Hello, Capricorn. Let me just check my audio. One moment, please. Hello, Capricorn. Let me just check. Sounds great. How in the hell have you been? It has been a long time. Yes, it has. So we are pulling on current energies. And of course, this could entail future energies. Just to let you in on a little secret, I am doing this reading. So if you do like this, please hype and like it. Let a girl know you need her. But you can be the judge of that after the reading. And depending on which zodiacal energies get the highest score, they will be in a regular rotation for the Tachyon Mind. So if you would like Capricorn to be one of those, show up. Let's get started. How have you been, Capricorn? Because it's been a while. Right off the bat, I'm feeling like you've had some issues at work or some changes with like shared energies. Okay. Siblings are coming up as well. Possibly a rekindling of a sibling relationship or talks with a sibling, immediate environment. Of course, a reconciliation here. A couple of breakups for some of you. And you may have found someone that you're really interested in, right, Capricorn? Possibly a fire energy, or you're feeling happier than you have for a while. You're feeling the warmth of your heart light up once again, right, Capricorn? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. You've walked away and moved away from a lot here, a lot that you had invested in. I feel like you do have some people in and around your energy that aren't the best. Okay, maybe they were work people, co-workers, something like that. Okay. But overall, I feel like love is where it's at for you. And if it hasn't already occurred, hello, Jano, how are you? Then I feel like it's certainly something up for evaluation here. Some of you have split up with a Venus energy here. And some of you are in a newly formed relationship here. It's been a bit rocky, but I think we're making leeway here. You've been trying to bring perspective. Great for Virgo and Libra. I saw the voting. I have to update. So I really feel like for you, Capricorn, you know, you've had this period where you felt like your heart was sort of on freeze. I don't know. Your creativity was on freeze, or you felt like you just didn't have time to have fun. You didn't have time to do the things that, you know, you really value doing. And that's not comfortable. That's not good for you, you know? So you've really been in a situation where you've had to decide to sever some things in your life, walk away from some things, and potentially some false people, some people that you thought was really invested, you know, in the same thing that you're invested in, but you're realizing that they lack maturity and there's a privilege about them that just ended it before it started. Okay. I feel like you've been kind of emotional, but you've been keeping it to yourself. There's a lot going on inside, right, Virgo? I feel like you're really looking at, you know, children, family situation, home situation with a little bit of issues here, because it's like some of you might be seeing a lot of changes happen in your home, the property around your home, or just like internally. You're wondering like if you're going to have to move or it's a forced move here. Financial worries are definitely on the board as well here. For some of you, you've, excuse me, drink something. For some of you, I feel like you have walked away from a job because it was really testing you. It was bringing the Mars out in you. Okay. Somebody you're dealing with within work dynamic or something like that is really agitating you. They're irritating you. And for some of you, it might be a person that was false. Okay. It might be a situation that's false. And so you've needed to move away from that. And I feel like you have severed that partnership, whatever that might be. Now, for some of you, it certainly could be a relationship, a love relationship. Okay. But I'm feeling more like work for you. Um, More like work, and I definitely feel like you've been really going through like what it is that you place value and worth in. That's been really heavily up for play here. You're going to be careful who you share stuff with proceeding forward. That is projected in the future though, but I feel like you're going to be careful. But I can't help but to feel like you're feeling some sort of like disruption or disturbance in like money, or wondering how you're going to be able to make ends meet, or like how you're going to be able to purchase something or get something or make something happen here, when it comes to like tangible goods. I would say do not worry. If you are feeling like you need to walk away from something, Capricorn, you need to move, and you need to not be feeling bad about that, because right now we're in an energy where intuition is everything. If your gut is telling you that something is wrong, then you must listen to it. That is what's happening right now. And I think that you're doing that. You are definitely listening to your intuition that's telling you, screaming to you, that you need to move away from something. Okay. Something is dissolving. Something is not structured. It's not tangible. It's just in a dissolution phase here. I feel like you have entered into some new things. So what I'm picking up is you've walked away from a job, a relationship, something like this, and something new has come in, something new that's growing. But I feel like you're still kind of on the teeter totter, or like the scales of like whether this is something you need to invest in or not 100%. Okay. Now, what do I see in the energy? I do see you have some false people around you. I'm not going to lie. Now, for some of you, it's certainly at work, and it's certainly beckoning you to evaluate who you share your energy with, who you share your resources with. Okay. Now that could be a partner, or that could be someone that you're working for or working with, okay, or is working for you. So do keep that in mind. As far as partnership, I feel like there's sudden shifts though, whether it's work, whether it's somebody you're dealing with. There's just a sudden shifting and changing right now, specifically at work is what I'm getting. You've severed a partnership at work, or you're considering like renegotiating a sense of worth where you work, what you do, what you do daily. Okay. And you might not like the response that you get. It might inflame the situation to where you feel like that's a wrap. And I think some of you are doing that. Okay. So some of you are kind of in this energy where, well, what's next? What is freaking next? And I feel like you're trying to do what you need to do to make ends meet. And I do feel like there's a partnership coming up. One moment, please. A card jumped out. I don't know if I can grab it. Yeah. I feel like in sacrificing this situation where there's false people around you, whether it's a partnership, whatever it is, a job opportunity, I feel like you'll be held in high regards. What do I mean by that? You're valuing your worth, you're valuing you, and you knowing that, hey, I deserve better than this. And so you're moving yourself away from a situation where the structure's fixed, right? Or there is no structure. There could be a complete lack of structure. Okay. So anything that feels very disorganized or unstructured right now is not right for you. And you know that. You know that. But in releasing one thing and letting it go, it creates space for something new. So I really feel like you do have something new coming in. Okay, there's a new partnership here. And for some of you that I was picking up home situation, there's a new home, okay, that you're going to find. It's a lot of new and sudden shifts and changes for you. What you own might change because of this energy that I'm picking up on, this Aquarius Uranus energy. Certainly could change. But I think that what you value is also changing. I think that what you once thought was valuable, it's different now. Your perspective's different. It's changing as you're changing. So proceeding forward in the energy, what do I see coming for you? Well, I definitely see you being extremely freaking comfortable here with the Ten of Pentacles. I see you having more than one opportunity or more than one offer, and there will be a decision that needs to be made in between the two of these, okay? I feel like you should listen to your gut. I think that me giving you the advice to listen to your intuition is the strongest advice, strongest and sound advice that I can give you currently. Because I do feel like you potentially have had a lot of wisdom gained here because you've went through a lot of difficulties, with whatever it might be, work, sense of service, whatever it is, partnerships. I'm going to say some of you guys need to get a new vehicle, or you're looking at possibly getting a new vehicle. I don't know if this seems to be a little bit of a issue or a hiccup in the journey or whatever, but I do feel like you will be coming into some money, or there will be a way in which you're able to purchase a new vehicle if that is your energy. Okay. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, please. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles in this decision. It's a new cycle, you know, like a new cycle with structure. You cannot make this up. But in order to get to this, you had to go through this sort of breakdown of everything. And it's not been comfortable, right, Capricorn? It's been pretty shitty. But I feel like that is now over. I'm not saying that your life's going to be rainbows and butterflies, but I feel like the hardest part is over. And now it's just about really instituting in this structure, figuring out what it is that needs to be handled in the appropriate order, and then executing that action, right? Letting the things that no longer serve you dissolve away or move away. And in doing that, you're creating space for the newness, the new house, the new partnership, the new marriage, the new part of the journey, the new job. Okay. That's what I'm seeing for you. So all over the board here, lots of new. See if there's anything else I need to say to you here. I definitely feel like you've done a lot of work with emotion here. There's been a lot of things that has brought some things that have been kind of deep down in the abyss up for review. And I feel like you've been able to overcome some stuff, whether it's communicating or talking to someone here with this energy, or someone's really helped you through it. I will say this, there is someone that you missed that was very much a guiding person, you know, that you miss them very much. And I feel like you could rekindle that, or you could re-speak to this person to refine and recalibrate your balance. Okay. I feel like you've been doing it on your own, and you really need people around you right now that you can love, that love you for you and trust, you can trust. Okay. And I feel like you will come back into like a fire energy here, specifically maybe a Leo. Okay. Could be a Leo here that definitely helps you re-find your confidence and roots you on, like cheerleads you on. So, you know, I'm here for this fire energy for you. So welcome to fire and air. And it seems like fire's on your side. So I love you, Capricorn. If you find value in this, hit the hype and hit the like, subscribe. and, you know, let a girl know you need her. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'm here anyway. But it's good to see you again, Capricorn. It's been a very long time, and it seems like you've got a lot of forward progression and movement. I'm very proud of you because you've been through a tower. I love you. And until I see you the next time, stay in your tachyon mind. Peace.